My name is Mark Preacher. I'm the branch director for Union Square House at the Town Square branch. Today we have Rashid Rodu, the sales manager for the Sharma. Rashid, what do you feel about the community that has actually developed over a period of years?
Yeah, actually, thank you for having me on your podcast. Thank you. And to be honest, I would say it's working in Town Square, working with the shop, exterior opportunity of the life on and get it. Because, I know when we were, and I know when we are, and we were talking to the community too. But I think over the years, I've seen that, it has evolved to be one of the startup community. Right.
Absolutely, I would agree to that. At the same time, I think I've been working with you over a period of 7 to 8 years today. Your office was in downtown New Street and Eribobia. Of course, being a resident, I've seen it. There's been an amazing growth. What do you think about the appreciation and the rental yields that will come in the near future?
Yes, actually, see, the beauty about the community of the Town Square is I've seen it all grow. I've seen the rent, the year going very well. For example, Town Square was the first community that started launching towns. He goes towards it, never happen. It will not come alive. Or if you look at Town Square today, you know how all the prices are going. So I'll say currently, the youths are moving to, we can guess around 15% currently now. And for the towns, for the apartments, for the rental, you don't get a 7%. Which, see, apart from the rental, I would like to say is the bet of the communities. It's what matters best. One, two, and also we have very fantastic Mikey that has done an amazing job to create a community that spans through decades and then will span through generation of a lifetime. So I would say it's a community that people should look at. People should begin to, for those who don't know Town Square, I think it's time for them to come visit us Town Square, see the amenities, and of course, it's a place to be guaranteed a very good yield upon investment.
I would completely agree with that too. And I've also noticed, I've been talking to people for so many years, and you remember there was a time where everyone used to say we're too far, yes, come here, but I actually believe it has a lovely accessibility. Got the new road network was named closer to the new road. What do you feel about that? Right?
Yes, you see, normally when people talk about locations, yes, which I get, because locations are dependent on being a walkie, dependent on the schools or children. But if you look at Town Square is centrally located, it will be most start. Because see, from here to Ibadan, to be about 30 minutes drive. From here to Moapa or Emirates, it will be about 17 minutes. We are talking from here to the new Dubai International Airport, which is the great initiative that the government has brought into play. It's around that 25 minutes drive from here. So if you look at Town Square is in the middle of all this gear that will be connected. Now, what makes Town Square elevated amongst other communities says this. You see, apart from the location itself, again, we really have to come back to the community that is creating a one-stop shop for everybody in this area. So let's say, for example, see, I have a residence here myself. You see, since I moved into Town Square, it's been a life-changing experience for me and my family. Both at the my children, I'm for football, skating park, basketball courts. He has the school, the football court here where he does streets. So the Town Square creates an environment where you cut the traveling distances. For the things you need to drive deep down to the community, you can get everything here. So what you just need to really walk around is just to go to your office and come back. That's one. Two, I was talking to one of my clients. I said, tell me which developer in Dubai where the management takes care of the community, even going ahead to create, accessibility. You'll see that behind Manhattan houses, we just opened a very great road that connects towards Emirates Road. So for those who have been complaining about traffic is gone. So apart from that, also you have a management who really focus very heavily in the community to ensure that it's much better and better and better. So when you have the nodes connecting to everywhere, the application becomes
I agree that because I've actually seen a difference myself. Like I drop my child to school every morning. After time has actually reduced, and it actually gives them no time over the day. Actually, come back to the VSC and focus on things we want to focus on rather than getting stuck in the graphics, which I really want to give it to you guys. It was an amazing thing.
Yeah, actually, I would say yes, and that's why in the beginning I said somewhere, it's a rare opportunity to work with such an amazing manager, And yes, we keep on living, but what's in is Town Square sports to still break records they coming out.
So very funny question, like everyone keeps asking why no more car houses.
Yes, that's a very good question because Town Square is structured in such a way to have 10 meter communities. Then you have the apartments area. It's just that the last community was in our townhouse community, which is older. But in business interest were they open to the new products that we're bringing in. You will see, Kunal, that over the time, you will see that our apartments will really, there are so many in addition that they are plotting to. You see the finish, you see the sizes, in fact, the way we are structured, the buildings. So, apart from the townhouse community, I think the investors, the class, the residents, should need to open and look into our new apartments that are coming. Yeah, like we have it designs, the media size are much bigger. And again, if you look at it again, when it comes to the competitiveness of what we are giving, coming to the price, I only think transport beats the business in the community, in the whole by itself. So yes, townhouses are done. Yes, we finished our things, but the community is not done yet because I want to have investors to wait. You still coming up with nice product. All right. Yeah.
That's fantastic. What do you think about USH?
Yes. Okay. Union Spray House. I've known you guys for a while. You've been partners for a while. Of course, it shows the testament of life. I would say that the management has decided to hit the office here. You guys have been very strong. Yes, I would say. I know you guys have a very strong player in town square, and I can just see us keep up the good work.
You guys like this over job. You know, it's like you also.
I would say yes. That's why we are here also. We're here to build the community, and again, we and town square also be a force to support our partners to ensure that we bring the products, you guys bring it to the clients, and you bring the clients to us. We explain the product, and we come together to ensure that it's a win-win situation for the clients. So that's the mantra for the manager.
Fantastic. So Rashid, just last question, won't take you much critique. When it comes to apartments, there's always an argument about townhouses are much better than apartments. And, we always put in that the apartments are great price to enter accounts where today I feel our square footage price is really amazing when you compare to any community around and a great payment plan. Do you agree that that is actually true and there's no community that actually competes with us in those packers?
Yes, 100% correct. See, ladies, when people talking about the apartments, sometimes also you really need to understand what national student for, because that's what I think. Because to be honest, I get calls, and that's our job. Our job is to really explain to the client or how they come to as a ball. You see, apartment in town square as a ball to butter. If you look at the prices where you started for where we are. So I'd say that for those who bought, let's say 5, 6, 7 years ago, of course they've been rented for 6 years. Now everybody is in a very positive. They are a positive. Sorry, let me just speak. They are a positive investor pattern of quality, because I can say I've seen cash with 10 to 50%. That is even after 101 yet. But currently, like you look at the market now, see, at the average doing that. See, I'm having my 2 bedrooms are starting around currently at 0.55 still now. But I want to just answer the question. Take the LA community currently now with a master community, master developer, giving you all these facilities. 340 meter shows will be coming. We have Central Park corridor. We have schools. We have retail spaces. You have skating parks. You have basketball court, site job victories, retail space, and all these things coming up for this type of price. You see, another thing I want people to notice is, apart from buying the building, nothing become an internal structure. You go out. I tell them right. Sometimes they come. I take them to about old buildings, handed over like 5, 6 years ago. People are still shocked. They look like brand new. So apart from buying the apartment, you have to look at the maintenance over time. Because the fat part will stay, then the maintenance of the building on record of the building also are the pieces that are factored into the pricing. So I tell the client, town square, I would say, still has a lot to offer when it comes to appreciation. So the earlier the better for our clients to jump onto the bad bird. So yes, apartments, yes, you have to look at it. End user product, yes, it takes the box. Investor product, it takes the boss. Short-term metals, it takes the boss. So it does take the boss for anything. So for clients who are not able to move it, for clients who are not to invest, town square, I will still say today beats all. Yes.
I agree with you. Also, one more thing. We also heard about the new store coming out. How do you think that will factor the pricing?
Yes, like I would say, there are some still major announcements that I'm going to leave from the money that arrives. But I know that, yes, the school has been, announced that, yes, you're going to have in the school. Of course, the school will change the structure here, because there are so many residents who actually want the school. So the school is going to come. And what comes automatically is when bigger amenities. When that comes, of course, it changes the structure of how the lesser pattern will look. That's one. Two, but then they have the student coming up also. I'm gonna be leaving that for the management when everything is done. Managers will announcing that. Then we're gonna be having a lot of more facilities, about a lot of more things that will really sharpen this the overview of the project over the next 4, the next 9 years. So I think now that this are still coming into place is the best I'm also coming to, because by the time these facilities, these abilities come into play, trust me, the price in the apartments are not going to be things I'm going to talking about today.
Harry told that they've also announced the Kudra network very perfect. So Kudra network will just make it like a mother road which has access and making traffic more and more.
Yes. Like I was already discussing with my clients of research, I told him, see, if you look at another thing again is you have to look at when you're making a big business decisions, you have to look at what the government is doing. You know, we have a very practical government here, whereby to give you honors and it gets done. You know, there is no place like Dubai. I keep on saying this. Dubai, you have a fantastic government, you have a fantastic leadership, and whatever will make the necessary, makes that easy for us is what they back. If you look at Pudra, because of people moving down to this location, to Dubai and Nigeria, of course, there was sort of a lot of traffic on the road. But you kind of know, by the time they've announced it, they try to be over average, comes down to this place. Travelers is up. Just look at town square itself. We just opened the road behind, I said it earlier, we opened the road behind bar. That is going to be still of the past. People are complaining, and the way I used to tell the clients there, it's just about patience that this is to get arrested. So when the Apoda road comes, traffic becomes the thing of the past. And what that's done, what will that do? A lot of people begin to go down to this area. Because now in Dubai, I will say three things. Number one, community, and the second one is the community. So you invest in the community and you live in the community.
And I can actually practically see that because the units that we saw today, like, you know, we're renting it, we're taking care of the management, everything. So I can actually see how many people are moving from that side to this side, and they prefer living more away from the city because of what we are providing in the community. So, I mean, of course, thank you, Rashid. Great master plan, and thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And now, so you're not scared. I want to say, guys, again, like I said earlier, you guys have been a very strong partner with us, and openly I pray that it continues to be so. But also, of course, Stone Pullep also, like I said, also not the essence of having the community is to create a very an ecosystem in another ecosystem. So that's what we have created. And to be honest, I will say that you've seen it all, but I think still we need to communicate more to the clients, coming down to visitors in Town Square, see what's doing, see how we are. Town Square is really transforming lives. Town Square is transforming breaking boundaries. So many people living together, different nationalities, living in peace and harmony. The management on ground to ensure that it's developing. And another thing I would like to say is we have a management that listens to the demands of this residents as they implement that. Good up, evil that having the VMS has to do it. So once again, say thank you very much, and the Town Square still remains the community to beat. And thank you so much for it. You can be here. Pop.
I nearly felt my soul up.